What's happening, guys? It's your boy Deebuk, and I'm here at unequalledMedia's beatdown at Capcom HQ in London. And today I'm going to be asking the top players in London how many hours do they actually spend in this game on a daily basis, and how many hours do you have to put in this game to be a competitive player? Come find out.
Random Dreddy, Shinho.
So I'm here with Perilous Packz. Now, Packz, how many hours do you put into this game?
How many hours? I play
daily or weekly?
I play every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. And maybe I don't ever play for an hour. It's usually 2 hours minimum. So it can be anywhere from like 2 hours onwards. I'm working and I finish work about 5, get home about 6, and it's usually like 2-3 hours.
In the mornings, it's probably from 6:50 to about 7:30, so that's not an hour. But when I get home, I play between probably 9 p.m. to around 10 p.m.
You have like a strict schedule, don't you? Yeah. So it's like if anyone wants to play RMZ, it's got to be like before work.
It's quite difficult because I don't play every day, but I don't think everyone plays every day either, unless you're Problem X. But it's like a culmination of how many hours you play over the week, probably, but maybe 3 or 4 hours a week, maybe for me.
Well, after work, I'll probably play it for about 4 or 5 hours in a day.
Is that every day or?
Majority, unless I've got something else I'm doing, but majority, put at least 25 hours in a week.
On average, I'd say a day I do at least 1 hour in the lab.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and get at least an hour games. Obviously, if I'm at uni, then it's less, but at the weekends I'll try and do, obviously, my 1 hour. That's what I do before I do anything else.
It varies because sometimes I might not play for days or even a week, but then others I'll play for 4 or 5 hours a day.
Well, I'd say that I stream it I'd say between 3 to 6 hours, but I don't stream every day. It's literally when I get time and stuff.
What do you actually do when you're playing the game? How do you utilize your time playing this game?
So people like me don't have much time. The best way to practice is tournaments, and then if you lose in tournaments or you need to work on your tournament matches, you find out specifically what you did wrong or what you could do better, and then you work on that, either by going training mode and finding solutions and then implementing it in a casual match and then hence for a tournament.
Well, I'll go to training mode just to create situations. Then I'll try out my decision making versus human opponents. On ranked of different calibers. I have contacts with all the top end of the European players, and I'll play the not so top end just to see the difference. And I'll probably do that for about an hour in a day as well, out of the 5 hours I play.
What do you do in them 2-3 hours? Is it ranked? Is it training mode, or is it sets?
I don't ever play online like ranked and all that.
Done with that.
All I do online is Battle Lounge, which is just sets with specific people that I know are serious. Yeah, I don't play with people that just want to play to play.
Well, you're done with them, no?
I play with people that are serious. I try and actually level up, because then I can learn something as well when I'm playing. And training mode. I sit in training mode for an hour every day, just do whatever. And then I'll play Battle Lounge with the serious guys, and that'll be it, really.
So for the past 2 months, every day I did a character and a character select until I did the character select twice, so 32 days. 16 characters, 32 days. But I do ranked in the morning, so I do my execution for 10 minutes, and in 20 minutes I look for ranked opponents. Normally I play about 2 or 3 people in ranks, 2-0 or 2-1. When I get back home, though, I don't play ranked. I play one set with one character.
When I stream and stuff, I just do ranked, and then I sometimes do training mode. So, say for example, if I lose to a character, what I'll do is I'll put that in training mode and and I'll find ways to beat that.
In specific matchups, what I would do is say I would find one or 2 players who main that character, play them sets, then go and watch it back. Watch the replays.
So you
then take that to training mode. Take the replays. What was beating you, basically. How do I beat this?
How many hours do you think a player should put in to become what you can consider a competitive player?
I would say minimum 2 to 6 hours. It all depends. When you're being competitive, you have to kind of know frames and stuff. Some people be no, you don't have to know frames, but to get to that next level, you'd have to know what's punishable and what isn't. That's how you become a better player.
Well, I think on this game, you don't need that much time. I think when you start playing your character, you need to rinse and repeat situations and scenarios in training mode. But this game's a lot more linear than its previous SF4 iteration, so I don't think you need that much time after a while. You probably play about an hour every other day after.
But when you say serious guys, so you don't rate people like, so if you keep doing the shimmy and they keep falling for it, is that annoying to you? Like if you keep doing the same thing over and over.
If you win without thinking and you can't ever adapt, then you're just not good. That's not even serious. That's not even about being serious. That's just going to do something weird.
So do you think you can be a competitive player just by playing ranked? Like ranked games online, that's it. Like say if I'm top 50 in the world in ranked, super plat, whatever, can I be like considered a competitive player?
You can be considered a competitive player, but that doesn't mean that you're going to come to a tournament and win or do really well. So when a ranked match is totally different to coming to a tournament.
But like what you're trying to say, like I'm gonna go 0-2, but
you could do.
But I'm top 15 and you.
It doesn't matter.
In like worlds.
It doesn't matter. You could be plat.
I'm super plat.
You're still a plat, but you're going 0-2 in the first tournament you ever come in.
It depends. I mean, you can if you see what they're doing is viable, and if they don't have access to it depends. But somebody realistically though, if you're only playing ranked, you're going to incur some problems when you go offline, because you're not just playing the game when you go offline. Yeah, you're playing the environment. It means something now. It's easy to be comfortable in your your bedroom or whatnot. But when you're playing in the chair, in the pressure, you paid money, waited time to get somewhere, it changes your decision making.
Yeah, definitely.
As well,
you're less
inclined
to take that risk where you do it at home. Yeah,
some people. The biggest of that is that people that are like super plat, ultra plat, whatever, like it's all good because you're playing against people that are online. But majority of like the tournament players, like I'll say Problem X. Problem X is like a bronze online, but he's considered one of the best in the country.
How about them guys that are traveling, but still falling for that stuff? Like if you beat them once, would you just leave the game?
I'm not really serious. It's not serious stunts. Like if I played a guy recently, I'm not gonna say who he is, and I thought he was a tramp.
Can we get a name?
Nope, I'm not saying the name.
But you know who you are.
No, you know who you are. Well, I thought he was gonna be like good, but I got bored. I'll start getting bored because I'm winning without even thinking. So then I'll just start doing dumb stuff and I might start losing because I'm not...
But then he gets happy, innit? Because he beats Packz.
Yeah, but then that's him. He can get happy.
With rank, especially with Street Fighter 5 online system altogether, it doesn't really mean much. So the good thing about rank is you play 2 out of 3. Yeah. So the skill you can get out of it, it's like a tournament settings.
I think it was yesterday I played ranking. Just because I was bored at home. I was in training mode, nobody's online, so I just thought, let me just play ranking for a bit. I played Ryu. It's the worst ever. Really? You can't even implement like tech. Like there's a jump back OS tech. Like it beats throws, beats command grabs, and beats like delayed frame. You can't even implement tech because all they're doing is just stuff. Yeah. They're just doing stuff. So I'm just waiting for them to jump or something.
Saying a lot of people that are ultra platinum and all that stuff, I don't rate them. I'll be honest, I don't rate them because
they're not competitive players. They're not going to be...
They're not viable into like tournament play because people that are like ultra plat and stuff, they will come off and then get bodied by someone that's like a gold rank. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
it doesn't really...
Nah, it doesn't really mean anything.
There's only rare cases I've ever seen that, but when people come straight away to a new tournament for the first time, they usually get bopped because either they're not ready for the tactics or they get nervous. And nerves is a big factor to tournament, that's it.
I think you can. You just have to have the... number one, you need to have in yourself the faith that you can do it, and number two, you need to also say you have a strict regime of what you do and what you practice against, because you need to practice against all the characters. And then three, probably the coach, you need someone to probably tell you, oh, this is wrong. It's not someone better than you, but someone just...
Yeah, someone that can just outside.
Someone who can tell you, oh, you ain't done Ryu today, you haven't done Ken, you haven't done Chun. And then when you do that, it's only the game's so small that you can do all the characters. Yeah. So yeah, I think you definitely can.
So how do you think he is, and how do you think he'll do against the rest of the class?